Happy Thursday. Good morning, my loves. This is good. I spoke with a delightful family last evening. And of course, I'm not going to go into the details, but I am going to go over 3 or 4 things that everybody needs to realize because we just don't. It's just jet streams over our head, especially if you have kids, you need this. First of all, no one can tell you how to think and feel. No one can define or dictate how you think and feel. Baby, you are entitled to feel whatever you're feeling. If your child is having a meltdown and they're sad, they're frustrated, they're angry, they have every right to those feelings. And you tell them that. Validate their feelings. Honey, you have every right to feel whatever you're feeling. Now, you can't act out. You can't break things. You can't kick the dog. You can't throw anything. But you have every right to feel whatever you're feeling. Absolutely. That will do so much for their heart. Trust me, it's big to validate how somebody's feeling. Also, honey, you have every right to feel what you're feeling, but I'm not going to know unless you tell me. You have to tell people why you're feeling what you're feeling. If you're upset, tell them, I'm upset because whatever. If you are just to a point you can't say it, write it down. That's okay. But people aren't going to know unless you tell them. You are responsible for your feelings. You are responsible for communicating that to other people. You cannot say, well, you should know, honey. I'm not going to know unless I hear the words come out of your mouth or unless you write them down on a piece of paper. You have to communicate. When things are communicated, everybody has a right to be heard. Your voice counts. You count. Your opinions count. Your thoughts count. If you're having a family meeting, and I strongly urge families, even if it's just mom and 1 kiddo, dad and 1 kiddo, doesn't matter. Have a family meeting. Do it once a week over your favorite dessert. That kind of makes it fun. Everybody has a right to their opinions. Everybody has a right to be heard. Your opinion matters. Your child's opinion matters. It may be kind of goofy, but you say, I appreciate your thoughts on that. Validate them. Let them know that they matter. That's going to do so much for their self-esteem, and you're teaching them communication skills that will stay with them the rest of their life. So they have a right to be heard. Their thoughts and their opinions matter. So we're having a conflict here. Things aren't going well. And we're going to play by some rules. First of all, everybody has the right to be wrong. And that's fine. Because when you're wrong, maybe you're misinformed. Maybe you don't have the information. Maybe you're being a stinker. And you're just plain damn wrong. But everybody has the right to be wrong. Okay? You're having a disagreement. Let the people speak their mind. Let them say whatever they're saying. And I want you to put your phone down. Put down whatever you're doing, turn off the TV, and you're going to listen. Because they have a right to what they're saying. They have a right to be heard. You're going to hear them. I didn't say you're just going to listen. You're going to listen and hear. You're paying attention. Let them finish. And then we're going to use active listening. And you're going to say, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. That means you paid attention and you heard them. Okay? I hear what you're saying, and I understand that my asking you to turn the TV off and do the dishes when your favorite show's coming on really makes you mad. I hear that, and I understand that. But the dishes need to be done. Would you like to do the dishes after your show? In turn, they will say, I know, I understand the dishes need to be done. And yeah, I can do them after my show. But you're acknowledging what the other person is saying and you're finding a compromise. It's all about compromise. You don't have to just draw a line in the sand and it's my way or the highway. Try and find a compromise. When you have family meetings, and I love this, when you have a family meeting, each of you, everybody take a piece of paper and write down like your top 3, 5 complaints of the week. Now, this can't be goofy stuff. This has to be legitimate. I don't have time to put the clothes in the washer and the dryer and fold them and put them in everybody's bedroom. I need some help. That's legitimate. Saying, I don't like that Mom fixed meatloaf last night. Yeah. Unless you're going to offer to fix dinner, you can't put that one out there, because you have to put down your issue and you have to offer a solution. So that way we're not just whining. We're coming up with solutions. And then we're going to learn to compromise. These are skills that will last your kids forever and a day. And they're good for you too. So keep in mind, you have a right to whatever you're thinking and feeling. Nobody can dictate that. Nobody can define that. You have a right to be wrong. You have a right to be heard. Go forth, be happy, play nice.